Welcome back to Given Chances Farm. Today we're going to be reworking the pig's pen. That way we can use it for our laying flock between now and winter time. And actually between now and springtime, I guess, because we won't be getting pigs again until next spring. At least that's the plan as of right now. So we're going to be thinning out some of the mulch chips that we put in here as ground cover. And then we're going to be using some of the loose hay that we have in the barn. Bring it out here, spread it around. And then from time to time we'll probably end up throwing some more flakes from square bales out here. Let the chickens scratch through them and help reseed it. So right now I'm just trying to thin it out the best I can with a hand rake. If I don't like the way that looks, then I'll fire up the tractor and put the tiller on there and come through here and till it, level everything out again, and then we'll rework it that way. But basically I'm just trying to break it up into piles, put it in the wheelbarrow, and we're going down there to the other end and filling in their waller. So, and then next go around when we get pigs, I'm actually gonna dig a waller on purpose out away from the barn a little bit farther. I didn't like the fact that they started wallering up a little bit closer to the barn, and I don't want to have any structural problems with the barn. So if I move one out a little farther, then maybe they'll stick to it and not dig close to the barn. So that's what we're doing today.
What was you gonna say?
And also,
You found a little seedling.
I found a little seedling.
Do you happen to know what kind it is?
I don't know, but I think it's like some kind of like clover or something like that. Maybe. I'm not really sure. I think it's from spreading the hay in the pig's pen. Yeah, we do have some
Here,
grass.
take this and then go look at it.
So,
It may be a cucumber. I mean, you
Right
put
there.
lots of scraps in here for the pigs.
it could be anything. It could be from It could be a tomato. Could be from the hay that we put down. We have some grass right there. And Mom, can I show them the pig waller? And the grass by the pig waller? We do have some so we're fixing this up. So you see, as you can see, we have some grass from us seeding. And over here is what we were talking about. See, it's really quite close to the barn. So we're trying to fill this in.
Go show them the goats.
And also, out today, we have our, you can see, we have our goats out here. They're doing awesome. So there's them. I'm gonna pause the video and help try to fill in the pig hole, and we'll be back as soon as we fill it in. So
Now we're putting up some poultry netting on the inside of the cattle panels. That way when we go ahead and let the chickens out, they won't be able to go through the cattle panel.
yeah. So as you can see, it's pretty small holes compared to these big ones. And we showed, what we didn't show you guys is we put the chicken tractor in here. So they can have shade. And back here in this area, we can put their food and their water back here so their food and water stays cool. And we're going to leave the door open. We're going to leave the door open in there, in here like this, with a piece of wood. So that way, when the chickens get hot, they can go ahead and just come in there. So I'm going to pause the video, help them get it set up, and we'll show you what it looks like when it's done.
Alright, so now we've got the poultry netting up. Tomorrow we'll actually make an effort at trying the chickens out here. Then we'll be able to make our decision at that time whether we are going to have to clip their flight feathers or not to keep them in here. So we'll see how it goes once we open that up for them to come out tomorrow. The way it is that we've got it, we've always used it in the past. This section right here, this opening, that board is on a pulley on the inside, so it's got a rope and a pulley, and it slides up, lets them out, and then at nighttime we can close it to keep them inside, and then in the wintertime we always close it and keep them inside the whole winter long. So that's where we've always raised our laying flock when they come to the barn. We actually initially started out with them in a 8x10 shed, and then we had dog kennel panels as their run outside the shed, and then a couple winters of that of having to carry water over to the shed, we decided that wasn't the way we wanted to do things. We had an open stall in the barn, so we put some roosts in there and brought them in there. That way in the wintertime they were a lot closer to water, didn't have to run an extension cord all the way across the driveway to heat the water. We've got an outlet close by now. We can plug the heating plate in that goes underneath their water tank, and everything is there. So hope everybody enjoys the videos. We did have a request for a future video on treatments for honeybees, so we'll be making that video here soon and kind of describe how we make our decisions on treating and why we do what we do. Not to say that one way is better than the other, but we'll just explain why we do what we do, and then you have to make the decision on what works best for you. So hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share it on social media with all your friends and family, and we'll see you tomorrow.